Okay, this is the shop tour for Andy Glass, update shop tour. You can see I've got a double gate over that way. That's actually got the black stuff on it because I've got this dog right here is fence aggressive, and this one's not, but she is. Anyway, that lines up with the double doors right there, and makes it really easy to just back in and deliver sheet goods or whatever. Come inside the shop, and there's the bathroom, and and a pile of stuff that doesn't belong here, but unfortunately has no better place for it right now, and so it's gonna be what it is for now. But anyway, there's the bench, and not much has changed other than I've gotten a few new planes. I've got this, and then the shooting plane by Veritas, along with the different angles of planes for this low angle jack plane. Andy, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is the sharpening station, and it's just got your stones and stuff, and able to put water in it and drain it out when it's done. It makes it really convenient. That's the sheet goods storage. And again, it's right in line with the double doors there. That whole area is a mess. That's my office area, and it is almost always a mess. Well, actually, the whole place is pretty much a mess. But and that's a caveat on that. That's my interpretation of a mess, not everybody's. But some burls that I need to get slabbed. I just talked to my sawyer, so I think I'm gonna be able to get those up there and get them slabbed at his place, so that'd be nice. That's what I have for planers right now. It works out really great. I can just pull this card out and I position it right there, and it's already hooked to the DC back here, as you can see. So I just, it's pretty quick. I'm going to be actually replacing that with probably a Grizzly 15-inch planer with either Shelix or their regular spiral head cutter. I haven't figured that out yet. Got a 12-inch joiner, and it's got the helical head on it. Really love it. Bunch of storage for my different finishes and epoxies and all that fun stuff, and clean my blades and this thing with a simple green. And then little teeny pieces of wood. I really got, it's like most people, we collect way too much stuff. So there's really small pieces of wood, and then there's larger pieces of wood, and then there's the actual lumber that I've got. So I've got some cedar, white pine, some nice white pine, some babinga, some yew, black walnut, black limba, new piece of ebony there, some zebra wood, and what is that? Some wenge, sapele, some really nicely figured maple boards, some nicely figured cherry that I got from McIlvain Lumber, care of Shannon Rogers, and then two these elm slabs, which I'm planning on for a bench. And then I got a French cleat system, which works out really nice. And so basically, I can hang all my stuff on a wall and move it wherever I want to move it. Little jigs like that for putting keys in boxes and things like that. That's the 45-degree miter sled, or not, it's not miter sled, but 45-degree sled that I use for doing mitered corners, I should say. That's the drum sander I have. It's horrible design. The table moves up and down instead of the head moving up and down. I just can't justify going out and getting a Performax to change it out to at this point. But so it still works good, and I'd like to get a larger bandsaw for not just power, but a power brake and a lot of other reasons. But again, it's not something I can justify right now. So this can resaw up to 12 inches, and the entire shop is based on the ability to do so. So anyway, that is all my stuff comes up from the floor. So I've got dust collection there. I've got another one there that's not actually being used for anything. And then that's my configuration for my overhead on the table, so I can use sanders, domino, whatever on that section. And it also feeds into, I also use it for under the table here to just capture a little bit more dust on that, because I'm really not a fan of dust, but as you can see, it doesn't do a great job. And then that's the router table I just built, just simple. This is a throw-over fence that I've had for years, back when I was just actually doing, actually using a set of sawhorses in a regular piece of wood for my table. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I got, different storage stuff in here, and got most of my bits and things over here, and pretty simple. Good dust collection down here, and then my storage for my clamps, etc. The drill press, scroll saw. Some of the stuff's still sitting out. I'm in the process of cleaning up because I just did a vacuum press thing, so that's still sitting there. And then you can see the famous rigid spindle and belt sander. That's actually, I don't know if they make that anymore, but if they don't, it's too bad, because it's really a cool toy. But this is the center of the shop. Like a lot of people, they have it centered around the table saw, and it works out well for me. I've got the assembly table, and I'm actually going to be putting holes in this too, so when I get into bending, I can actually, that's why it's got the double top on it, so I can actually bend that, and the top's replaceable. It's just screwed down, it's not glued down. And then an Excalibur over our guard, and also the slider, which works fairly well. It's not as good as a actual sliding table saw, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, and then the chop saw station, which I don't actually use this for accurate cuts, cross cuts. I actually put the fence on this and do that. So other than that, that's pretty much the shop. And then I've got old speakers, Mighty Mouse up there, because he's rocking, got to have a mascot for the place. I actually have got a gas heat is my backup, but I actually heat the whole place with a ductless heat pump. It's really, inexpensive. But again, the shop was built, I've got, what if you see, it's foam insulation in the walls, and this is the rigid spray-in polyurethane in the walls, and then I've got R49 in the ceiling, so it really doesn't cost me much to do anything with this. And then the heart of the dust collection system is a Oneida 3-horsepower dust gorilla, which I don't think they make the dust gorilla anymore, but anything made by them, or actually any Cyclone, I think if you get one, and the biggest thing is getting the ductwork designed well. If you have that designed well, it's going to do a really good job. I hope that satisfies your request for the shop tour. So anyway, thanks, Andy. Bye.